Assalamualaikum Warahmatullahi Wabarakatuh. My name is Fawas, and today I will present to you all about remarkable building I've ever seen. And I chose Sultan Riau Mosque in Penyengat Island as my topic for this presentation. Let's begin to the main discussion. The main discussion of this presentation is Sultan Riau Mosque, especially the building itself, the location of the building, the time I visited, and the reason that made it remarkable. The first section, the building. Sultan Riau Mosque was a legacy of Riau Lingga regality that has survived for almost 200 years until today. It has built around 18th century. It has 50 centimeters thick wall that was built with egg white mixture. Based on the history, at that time, when the mosque was still under construction, there is so many food from the local communities, especially eggs. Because of that, the workers feels bored and only ate the egg yolk. Many people feel regret about the amount of wasted egg whites. But then, the architect find an idea to use the egg whites as a building material. The Sultan Riau Mosque has 7 doors, 6 windows, 4 pillars, 4 towers, and 13 domes. Besides the main buildings, it also equipped with several buildings, such as a place for ablution, a sota house, and many more. Near the main entrance, visitors can find a Mushaf Al-Quran placed inside a glass case that was written in 1867. Inside the building, it has a pulpit made of teakwood from Jepara and a plate of sand from Makkah Al-Mukarramah. At the Istiqlal Mosque Festival, the Sultan Riau Mosque was stated as the first mosque in Indonesia that was used a dome. The second section, the location of the building. Sultan Riau Mosque is located in Penyengat Island, which is 15 minutes long from Tanjung Pinang City by a boat. Beside the mosque, the island also has a historical story. The name of the island is based on something often happened hundreds years ago to the sailors who stopped at the island to get fresh water, but then they have to get stung because of their bad behavior. Penyengat Island became the central defense of the regality by Raja Haji Fisabilillah Command. In this island, Raja Haji Fisabilillah has built defense, which is a fort called Bukit Kursi that's still intact until today. There is another story that explains the Penyengat Island is a wedding present from Sultan Mahmud Shah to his wife, Engku Putri Raja Hamidah. Then, Sultan Mahmud Shah moved the central government of the regality to the Penyengat Island at that time too. The third section, the time I have visited the building. I have visited the Sultan Riau Mosque so many times. The reason I have visited the mosque is last year. All of the structure is still sturdy. So many people do their prayer in that mosque. It has new paint that made it look newer. Conclusion. The Sultan Riau Mosque was a legacy of Riau Lingga regality that was built in 18th century. It is located in Penyengat Island, which is 15 minutes long from Tanjung Pinang City by a boat. The recent time I visited the Sultan Riau Mosque is last year. The reason that made the Sultan Riau Mosque remarkable is because the unique structure of the mosque that was built with egg white mixture and the story behind the construction. I think that's all from me. Sorry for the mistakes. I hope we can have more knowledge about remarkable building. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum Warahmatullahi Wabarakatuh.